Hi everyone, thanks for practicing today. So today's flow, I'm gonna try to do it about 20 minutes. We'll see how I do. But one of our fellow yogis had asked me, had expressed that let's get started and then we'll talk. Okay, so come to wide-legged forward fold, and then take your feet, keeping your feet pointing straight up. Okay. Can't see my foot behind this. There we go. Your feet straight up and your back is straight, okay? You can take them a little bit wider if that's more comfortable. But one of our fellow yogis had expressed that they, after practice and practice and practice, have a hard time getting into standing splits, which is very common. It can take years of practice, and sometimes you're still not able to do it. So we're going to do a lot of poses that might help prep for that. If you want to get there in the end and make that your peak pose, that's fine. I'm actually going to peak at like a supported warrior 3 though, because it's a lot of hip work, leg strength, glute strength, torso strength, and you're fighting gravity too, which gravity usually always wins. Anyway, okay, keep flexing here, bending. Take a little bit wider if you want, okay? Let your breath kind of settle here. Now take your left foot, bring it straight in front of you like that. Flex your toes, right leg bends. The flat part of your foot goes on your inner thigh, okay? Back is straight first, and then we're just gonna fold over, reach for the bottom of our feet, ankle, big toe, whatever you can access at this point. And if you want to slowly, you can kind of bring yourself down towards your knee, because in standing splits, that is one of the motions, is bringing the torso more towards the standing supported leg. This isn't force. This shouldn't hurt, okay? Tingling, pain, burning, those are things we don't like. So you feel like, get out of it, okay? Okay, let's come back out. Let's switch feet. All right, same thing, other side. Adjust your bum first, okay? Make sure it's comfy. Foot is flexed, back is straight. We're just gonna fold over. As deep as you want to go here, you can bring your forearms down. Keeping our back straight, okay? That's more, some more like yin poses, you will kind of round your back, but we're not doing that today. We're doing more yang poses. All right, let's come back up. Let's come to tabletop here. Okay, let's just get a little stretch in the back of our leg. Okay, keeping your hips level with the floor, your torso is parallel to the floor. Stretch your right foot back. Switch. Left foot goes back. All right, let's tuck it. Let's take a down dog. Adho Mukha. I think the biggest thing, you know, a lot of these poses we see on our Instagram feeds, we see them expressed and they're beautiful, right? And we want to get there. We want that to be us. Sometimes our journeys just takes a little longer, takes a different path, okay? Bring your right foot up, a little lunge, okay? And then tuck your left foot back and just walk your knee down a little bit. Just get a little bit deeper into your hip there. You can stay down, stay supported, okay? So I think that's one thing that yoga can teach us, is that it might take longer than we want. The result, it may not be what we want right away, but we just have to keep showing up, tapas, keep doing the work, right? we might not ever get there either. And it's not about the end result. It's about the process. Okay. All right, tuck your left toe, walk your knee back up. We're gonna heel toe our foot to the edge of the mat. Bring your hands inside. Roll onto your pinky toe side, a little runner's lunge. Take your right hand, bring it up on your thigh, and kind of just open your heart up towards the sky. Reaching with your right hand, letting your breath be natural. Pulling your low belly in, or if you want to imagine you're pulling your low ribs away from your shirt. Just engaging the core, engaging the torso. Nice. Okay, bring it back. We're going to walk our foot back, and then we're just going to come to, actually this is half monkey split or Ardha Hanuman. Okay, good prep pose again. Prep in here. If you have blocks here, it's always nice because you can come up like this and have a little bit more space. If not, just bring your fingertips about where your knee is, keeping your back straight, your belly's in, looking forward. Okay, we're gonna walk it forward. Bring your right foot back, and then we're gonna bring your elbows straight back and lower down to your belly, okay? Now from here, take your knees like maybe 2 inches wider, and then just flip your toes out. So now your hips are more of an internal rotation here, and bring your forearms. You can make yourself a little pillow. A little crocodile pose. Just getting into our hips a little differently. Okay, now undo that. Hands to heart, is gonna push your elbows back. Child or puppy. Adho Mukha, okay? Roll back forward. And this time we're gonna take our knees all the way to the edge of the mat. Flip your toes. This flower keeps getting in my way. Yeah. There we go. Okay, flip your toes out. And then you can come down into your forearms, a little frog pose here. It gets a little bit deeper into those internal hip flexors. Okay, come back up. Bring your knees back to normal. Left foot goes in this time, okay? We're staying low here. Tuck your right toes. Walk your knee down a couple steps, okay? Feel that hip stretch. Okay, now then walk your left foot over to the edge. Bring your hands inside, roll onto your pinky toe side of your left foot, and then extend up with your right. Pulling your low belly in, supporting your torso. Really rooting down with your right hand, pressing the mat away. Pressing into your right knee, your right shin, your right shoelace part of your foot. Finding stability in what is touching the mat. Hand goes down, foot goes back to center, roll back. Actually, did we untuck our toe and bring it forward? If we didn't do that first, and then we can roll back to our Ardha Hanuman. Okay, come forward, leg goes back, same thing here. We're gonna lower down, and then we're gonna take our crocodile. So just take your knees out like an inch, and then flip your toes. Make yourself a little pillow. Okay, flip your toes back, bring your knees back up. Press back to child or puppy. Back to Adho Mukha. Then we're gonna come back down, same thing here. Take your knees all the way to the edge of your mat now. Flip your toes out. Make yourself a forearm pillow and come down to half frog here. A couple breaths here. I promise we'll get standing in a moment. All right, let's come up. Let's fix our feet. So come back to center. Or take our Ardha Mukha, half downward facing dog. Okay, take your left foot, bring it back behind you, bend it, and then kind of bring it in front, but don't land it. Just in space, same thing. Right foot goes back, bend it, bring it in front, but don't land it, okay? Back again. Okay. Let's go ahead and walk our feet up to our hands now. We're gonna stay in this forward fold pose, okay? So stay down, keep your knees bent. Put your hands like in front of your mat, okay? Just like right on the edge there, okay? Get really strong in your left leg, take your right leg, and then just kind of tuck it into your left, behind your left knee and kind of bend. Just really identify your left foot pressing, completely pressing into the ground. All your support, all your body weight's right there, okay? Take your right foot back. Do the same thing with the left foot. Pick it up and bring it. Again, let your right foot feel all of that weight, okay? Your hands can help a little bit, but we really want that to be in your foot, okay? All right, let's bring it down. Bend your knees, let's rise up. Hands to heart center. Let's step into a warrior two feet, okay? Check your feet. So warrior two, if you practice with me, I say this all the time. All right, check your heel of your front foot intersects the arc of your back, or arch, okay? And we're going to really, again, press into that front foot before we do anything. Press into our back foot. Almost roll onto your back, pinky to the side like we did in our runner stretch, okay? Pull that low belly in, again, away from your shirt if you want, and extend. When we do standing splits, drop your shoulders down. When we do standing splits, you're doing an internal hip rotation. Your hips are in two different, what do I want to say, alignments. So we really want to work on our hips before we do that pose, okay? All right, let's pull it back in. Feet straight forward. Let's take it in a sec and let's do 45. Let's take a goddess pose. Really sink down, okay? Hands to heart center. Really get some heat there. All right, let's flip it. Same thing, other side. Check your feet first. Press into your mat before you do anything. Almost like, you know when you're gonna jump off something, you're like really pressing in before you jump up, okay? So really press in. Same thing, engage the outer part of your back leg, okay? Otherwise, your knee will take a lot of strain. So we really want to support that knee with our muscles, okay? Reach. Sink a little bit more, really pressing. Looking over our fingers. All right, pull it back to center. Let's take our goddess pose. Check your feet back to 45. You can dance your goddess a little bit if you want. You can do some cactus arms, a little this. Have some fun with it. If you're doing this in the morning, you know, it's a good little morning wake up here. All right. Come up, walk your feet, just rotate on your feet. We're gonna come back up to standing here, okay? Shake it out. Let's give ourselves a shake. I'm gonna skip back so you can See me a little bit better. Okay. Shake it out here. Okay. We're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pull your low belly in. Bend your knees, forward fold. Okay. All right. From here, again, we're going to take our hands out right on the edge of our mat here. Get strong in our left. Take your right leg and just bend it. And then just extend it back behind you. Point your toes or flex. Point your toes straight down, but essentially you're flexing your foot. So bring your toes towards your shin. So when you look back, you should see your toenails, okay? Press again into that standing foot. So this is like a supported warrior 3, okay? This is a great prep for standing splits because we're working on our standing leg. So engage your glute of your standing leg. Press into the mat. Get strong in that leg, okay? From here, if you want to take standing splits, please do. If you're loving this, this is your peak pose, that's great too, okay? All right. Go ahead and land it down. Hands go back to a normal position. Step it back to plank. Pull your low belly in, and then we're going to take Adho Mukha. Pressing it out. Okay, let's walk our feet back to our hands. Same thing here. Deep breath in, exhale it out. Get strong in your right. Bring your hands forward. Really strong here. Strong before you do anything, okay? All right, take your left leg, bend your knee, and then extend it back. Flex your toe, okay? You can keep a micro bend in your standing knee. Just engage it, engage your glute, okay? If you want to practice on bringing your torso and your head towards your knee, you can do that. Because eventually with standing splits, it's going to bring all the way up, okay? But for today, staying right here, guys. Okay. All right, take it back. Hands go back to normal, plank, and then down dog. Okay. Roll forward, come to your knees. I'm going to come all the way to our backs, okay? All the way down. Okay, bend your knees. Cross, we're going to do figure 4, so just cross your right ankle above your left knee. Reach to that space, grab the back of your thigh, pull it in, flex your toes again. Undo that, redo it on the other side. Flex, pull it in, and just don't pull at your knee because your knee will not be happy. Pull in the back of your thigh, okay? It's got a lot more ability to absorb the pull than your knee does. All right, undo that. Stretch your legs up, shake them out a little bit, okay? Take your knees to the edge of the mat and just drop your knees to the right. Extend your hands, look to the left. Pull it back up. Switch sides, drop them to the left and then look to the right. Okay, let's set up for Savasana. Just let everything melt. Everything just get really heavy like we did when we were standing. Just almost like press in, but then release, okay? Press everything down, then release it. When you're ready, deep breath, exhale it out your mouth. Lift up your knees, hug them into your chest. We're gonna slowly take it to the side. Press yourself up. All right, guys, come to Sukhasana. Hands to heart center. Thank you for practicing. Hopefully we see what we can explore in 20 minutes or so. I offer you and hope you have peace and love today. May you be okay. May you be healthy. May you be free from suffering. May you continue to be awesome, and may you progress. Namaste. All right, everyone. Thanks again. I will see you hopefully next week. If not, whenever I see you. Okay, take care. Bye.